So let's just take a moment and think about why you even want a relationship. Let's visualize your ideal future relationship. Just take a scene, imagine it, and I want you to think about how you would be feeling. And I imagine you'd be feeling stable. I imagine you'd be feeling confident. I imagine you'd feel like you have a network. You would have needs met like belonging and connection and companionship, maybe variety. And I imagine you would have that sense of support, and it would be fueling you to go out in the world and thrive in the universe. And the wildest thing is that so many of the women I work with don't have this experience in relationships, have actually never had this experience in relationships. And if you can relate to that, then you know what it is to feel like you're not really sure where your relationship stands, and feel like you have to hyper focus on the relationship, and feel like you have to strategize and think about how to bring up problems in the relationship. And you might not be sure that your partner is committed to the relationship. And you feel like you have to spend a lot of time and energy focused on them and making them happy and being pleasing and being perfect. And you might experience some emotional volatility, like their inconsistency. You kind of don't know when the other shoe's going to drop. You don't know if they're coming or going. And their emotional highs that you love and you want to protect it so you don't rock the boat. And then there's emotional lows that you're afraid that you're going to lose the relationship, and so you don't rock the boat. And it becomes this sense of securing the person and securing the relationship at any cost. But that's different from being secure, feeling secure, and experiencing a secure relationship. And what happens is because you've never actually had a relationship where where somebody really had your back. And what you learned to do in relationships was to kind of like hold your needs in and bottle yourself up, and probably your anxiety builds, your resentment will build. And when you bring things to the relationship, there's no framework for dealing with it. Your partner's not equipped to deal with it. And it's at a level of intensity possibly that creates distance, which feeds your anxiety. So you can be losing sleep and your anxiety is increasing and the miscommunication is increasing. And you're not thriving in the universe. You're not feeling stable. You're not feeling grounded. You're not feeling confident. So it's like the idea of holding on to the relationship so that you can have the ideal relationship. But how do you get from lost in the woods without a map to this place where you're embodied in awareness and you have the thoughts and the feelings and the senses of a secure person functioning in a secure relationship? When right now you're in an insecure relationship and your anxiety is increasing, and it's the insecurity in the relationship is increasing. So stay tuned for video 2, and we're going to talk about the map and the path to get from where you are now to where you want to get.